What's up, everybody? This is Jeff with Beatrice the Miata. I'm back here with another update. I have the exhaust manifold taken off and pulled out the bracket that goes right there that holds the exhaust to the transmission bell housing. I removed. As you can see, I pulled the cat out and I cut it up there because I couldn't get the bolts off. And since I couldn't get the bolts off here, I just cut it off each other. So, got that. And then, also this morning, I took the inner and outer tie rods completely off with the boots. I bought new ones for both sides. I'm going to go to O'Reilly's here in a minute and see if I can get any sway bar end links and new bushings, and then also get some new bushings for the steering rack. That way I can put new ones of those on there because they're probably ancient old. Haven't done anything to the engine as in like timing belt stuff and coolant reroute yet because I'm in the middle of doing other stuff. I pulled the intake manifold to get access to coolant reroute. Hope you guys stay tuned for that. I will actually post a video of how to do that, and we'll go from there. But the exhaust manifold was kind of a trick this morning because I couldn't get it to come loose down there. I tried to actually take it off. The exhaust manifold has, it's just the manifold, and then there's a little area right here in the center where it unbolts, and then you have the downpipe that comes back around to the cat. You can actually take the manifold and the downpipe apart, but I couldn't get those nuts off there to get it to come apart, so I just cut the stupid thing. And then on the inner tie rod, outer tie rod, it's kind of all self-explanatory. Take this nut off, smash it with a hammer to get it to pop loose. Take your nut loose, your jam nut for the inner to outer tie rod, jam nut, take it loose. Take your boot loose, and then take it loose up there, slide it down, push the little collar back. You gotta push the tabs here on the outer edges loose because they fold in to keep the inner tie rod from backing out, and then you just unthread the inner tie rod and it comes right out. So, did that. It only took about 15 minutes total. We're gonna crawl up in here. Kind of hard to see, but on this, pretty much on this engine, the previous owner let the valve cover gasket leak for so long, and I did as well. After I replaced it, I torqued it down too tight, and then also using the synthetic oil, it slipped out through the gasket too much, and so it leaked down on the side of the engine, and all the dirt and stuff collected. So now I have to go through and clean all the gunk and grime off of there. I'm going to put a new ground strap back there as well. I noticed that the outlet for the heater core was bent really, really bad. It was like all smushed up real bad. You can kind of see how it was smushed up, but I used pliers to reach in there and kind of open it up a little so the hose will seal back on it. Camera's not focusing. I got new motor mounts on the way. Got the competition Mazda Speed Miata motor mounts. We're gonna crawl up underneath here and clean all this grime off. You can kind of see little shiny spots. That's where I had used my tools to scrape away on accident while taking the exhaust manifold loose. So we're gonna clean all that up. We're gonna pull the rack loose. We're not gonna take the hoses and stuff off. We're just gonna take it loose, and we're gonna paint this side of the subframe so that way, you know, when you have the headers come through here, and when you're down here, you know, looking at it, you can partially see the subframe, so it'll look a little decent. I don't know. So then, after a while, we get the exhaust or this side cleaned up and painted. We'll go through and pull the valve cover off, cam gears, timing belt, water neck. We'll pull that off and remove it, throw it away. I'll probably sell it to someone for like $10 or something, because someone's always breaking these stupid things. I may pull this little stud off if I can. I'll try to heat it up and try to pull it out, and then put a new one on, and then clean it up real good and try to sell it to someone. So, like I said, had the wife out here helping last time, so that was fun. And anyway, rambling on about 6 minutes now, so yeah, that's what we got going on so far. So anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, please give me a shout on the Instagrams or on YouTube. We will, hopefully the next video will be something on replacing something. I'll show you guys in the next video the exhaust manifold. So I bought like $700 worth of parts in the last week and a half, so we got a lot of stuff to do, and we're not driving the car this summer, obviously, so there's no need to fart around anything else. So I got my floors super dirty. I'm not really supposed to be doing this shit in here. Got the jack super dirty, so we're gonna clean it up and try to paint it a little. Spray a little paint in here, nothing much, or just wipe it down with some wipes, some Clorox wipes, and call it good. We're gonna do a wiring harness tuck on this side now that I have it all loose and whatnot. So anyway, I cleaned this side as best as I could with all the grime and stuff on the block down there, but we'll use Clorox wipes and stuff and brake clean with rags to clean the side of the head and the manifold, intake manifold area, so that way it seals up nice and good. Then we'll go through and do the coolant reroute on the back of the head, but with no hose. We'll get the intake manifold put back on, torqued on with the brace and stuff, and then we'll run the tube and stuff like that. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.